Motive is the big mystery in the murder of Yale student Annie Le.
Annie Le, born on July 3, 1985, in San Jose, California, was raised in a close-knit Vietnamese-American family that cherished education and hard work. From an early age, Annie demonstrated a remarkable intellect and a warm, amiable personality. Her exceptional academic abilities earned her the affectionate nickname Second Einstein from her high school classmates in El Dorado, California, where she graduated as valedictorian. Her scholastic achievements paved the way for a full scholarship worth $160,000 to the University of Rochester in New York, where she pursued a degree in cellular developmental biology. Annie excelled in her studies, graduating with honors in 2008. Her passion for science and dedication to academic excellence led her to Yale University, where she embarked on a demanding 5-year PhD program in pharmacology. At Yale, her groundbreaking research focused on potential treatments for diabetes and certain cancers, showcasing her commitment to making a positive impact on the world. Beyond her academic pursuits, Annie was deeply involved in her community. She contributed to campus life through various initiatives, including authoring an article titled Crime and Safety in New Haven, which addressed safety concerns and proposed practical measures for the Yale community. Her vibrant personality and dedication to her work painted a portrait of a young woman with a bright future ahead. During her time at the University of Rochester, Annie met Jonathan Widorsky, a fellow student who would become her best friend and fiancé. Their love story blossomed as they supported each other through their academic journeys. Jonathan, pursuing his PhD at Columbia University, proposed to Annie before they embarked on their respective postgraduate studies. The couple planned their wedding for September 13, 2009, and Annie eagerly counted down the days to what promised to be the happiest moment of her life. However, fate dealt a cruel blow just 6 days before their wedding. On September 7, 2009, Annie, overwhelmed by the pressures of wedding preparations and academic responsibilities, confided in a close friend about her anxieties. After their conversation, she felt reassured and ready to embrace the next chapter of her life with Jonathan. The following day, September 8, 2009, Annie went to her lab at Yale to complete some tasks before traveling to Long Island for her wedding. She was last seen on security footage entering the building at 10:11 a.m., carrying her research materials. Annie proceeded to Room G13 in the basement, where she conducted experiments involving white mice. This was the last time she was seen alive. When Annie failed to return home that evening, her housemates grew concerned. Known for her cautious nature, Annie always informed others of her whereabouts and ensured her safety. Her friends reported her missing to the police, who began an extensive search. Investigators found Annie's keys, wallet, and cell phone in the lab, suggesting she had planned only a brief visit. However, her access card was missing. Security footage confirmed her entry into the building, but no recording showed her leaving. The lack of cameras in the basement further complicated the investigation. A fire alarm had been triggered at 12:50 p.m. that day, causing an evacuation of the building. Police interviewed staff and students, including Ray Clark, a 24-year-old lab technician. Clark claimed to have seen Annie in Room G13 that morning and stated she left before the alarm sounded. Despite extensive searches and reviews of footage from over 70 cameras, no trace of Annie was found. The university administration offered a $10,000 reward for information, and her disappearance gripped the nation, drawing widespread media attention.
Motive is the big mystery in the murder of Yale student Annie Le.
On September 12th, forensic investigators conducted a detailed examination of the lab. In Room G13, they found faint bloodstains on a wall. In Room G22, a storage area adjacent to the lab, they discovered beads from a necklace Annie often wore, a bloodstained sock, and a blue latex glove hidden in the ceiling. Luminol tests revealed blood traces across rooms G13 and G22, leading to a men's changing area and bathroom nearby. Tragically, on September 13, 2009, the day of Annie's planned wedding, police found her body concealed in a wall cavity housing water pipes in room G22. She had been strangled, with injuries including a broken jaw and collarbone. Evidence suggested she may have been sexually assaulted. Nearby, investigators found her access card, a medical glove, and a blue pen. The investigation quickly zeroed in on Ray Clark. Swipe card records revealed he accessed rooms G13 and G22 55 times on the day Annie disappeared. Security footage showed him leaving and re-entering the building after the fire alarm and wandering the basement later that day. Police noted scratches and bruises on his face and arms, which he attributed to a cat. On September 17th, DNA evidence conclusively linked Clark to the crime. He was arrested at his home, where additional evidence, including bloodstained clothing, was discovered. Although Clark later pleaded guilty to Annie's murder, he never revealed his motive. Speculation ranged from unrequited feelings to workplace disputes, but no definitive explanation emerged. In March 2011, Clark was sentenced to 44 years in prison. Expressing remorse but providing no insight into his actions, he left Annie's loved ones grappling with unanswered questions. Anila's tragic death was a profound loss. Thousands gathered for a candlelight vigil at Yale to honor her memory. Remembered for her brilliance, kindness, and unyielding determination, Annie's legacy endures as a beacon of hope and inspiration, even in the face of heartbreaking tragedy.
It was always the same little girl that has and will always be in our hearts and in our prayers. Jitu, I miss you, and I will always love you.